Dear Naija filmmaker, welcome to another episode of Dear Naija filmmaker. So today's own is going to be a long one because I'm going to be taking us through all the departments. You want to do your film, you want to shoot your own film, what are the departments that are needed, what are the departments that you need to put together, who are the people that you need to put your film together. So I'll be taking us through all the departments, and so if I keep looking up, just forgive me because so that I don't get them mixed up, I'll be reading them from my laptop, which I think is not showing. Alright, so the first person is the director. They call the film the director's film because the director is the person that literally brings life to the script. So a director is the person that oversees all the artistic vision of a film. The director basically directs a film. Is the oga patapata, the oga of this is how the film is going to go, this is how I want to interpret the script, this is how I want to bring the script to life. So the director makes the shots on a film set. And of course, the other department is the production department, which is not really a production department, but sort of like some sort of functionality that consists of people like the first assistant director, who is like runs the sets. Anything that requires administration on the set, is in charge of the actors, runs the cut time for the actors, just manages the entire set so that the director can focus on directing the actors and seeing the artistic vision of the film. Production manager, who is in charge of the logistics and the locations. There is the line producer, who oversees the budgeting of the film. The line producer basically works with other heads of departments and puts the budget of the film together. The accounting staff, who of course oversees money and everything. And another department is the camera and light department, and from the name, the camera and light department, this is where we have the director of photography, who is the head of that department. We have the director of photography, we have the camera operator. So sometimes on most film sets, especially if it's a small film set, the director of photography, also called the DP, is always the camera operator. But at times the director of photography is different and the camera operator is different, but sometimes it's just one person. And sometimes, like in Brotherhood, the director of photography in Brotherhood was also the director of Brotherhood. So sometimes the DP can be the director. Usually the DP does not need to hold the camera. There's a camera operator doing that. So there's a camera operator, there is first assistant camera operator, there is second assistant camera operator, there is the gaffer. The gaffer is the one in charge of the lights. And then there is the grip, who is in charge of all the stands that are used to hold the cameras, like the dolly, the tripod. Yes. And another department is the sound production department. So this is where we have the sound mixer, the boom operator, the person is holding that boom mic, and then there's utility, who is in charge of keeping all the sound and equipment safe. And of course, also have the arts department. They are my favorites because I feel like the arts department do a lot, but people don't see them. They actually really responsible for the aesthetics that the camera picks. There are always a large number of people. We have the art director, the set designer, the craftsman, the set decorator, the props person. Sometimes the art department usually have the costume and the makeup person in the art department, but sometimes the costume designer works separately. But they also have to be in sync because costume too is art, it's part of the aesthetics of the film. So which leads me to the costume designer. From the name, the costume person is in charge of all the costumes, designs the costume, design what costume fits each character, and then there's hair and makeup, who also works with the art department, who is responsible for the hair and the makeup depending on the kind of film or the kind of story that they are telling. And then we now move to the post-production. There's a visual post-production, who is the film editor, the colorist, the person that is doing the VFX. There's a VFX is the visual effect, and then the subtitler. And then we now have sound post-production. So sound post-production is basically the sound designer, the dialogue editor, the Foley artist, the score recorder, and the person that does the final mix. So if you are going to make your film, you don't have to have all of these people if you don't have the money, but at least you need to have the key people in all of these departments in your film if you want to make a quality film. So I hope that this helps. But if you need more information, you can go on Google to research more about all of these departments in your film production. And I hope that you really take that step and start making your own film. Bye.